Hey Seahawks, and welcome back to Seahawks Central News.
We've got a couple days until spring break, but wanted to stop in the studio to talk Hurricane Florence as we approach the 6-month mark on it making landfall here in the Carolinas.
FEMA is about to move on from their shelter program for the storm, and we are now starting to see some of the financial figures the university is looking at following the hurricane recovery and how it's exceeding the initial estimates we reported back in the fall. I'm Sydney Bushell.
And I'm Patrick Hogan. Sit down and stay tuned because Seahawks Central News starts right now. We're coming up on the 6-month anniversary of Hurricane Florence and wanted to follow up on how this crazy storm is still being felt in the campus community. FEMA is ending their shelter program on March 12th. This program made it so that people that lost their homes from flooding or debris from the storm would have shelter made available to them in the form of hotel and motel rooms. FEMA has been in the process of moving many of these people into trailers in the months following the storm, but this will mark the end of hotel units being used in the relief efforts, and presumably those units are going to start being used again by vacationers and visitors, especially in Wilmington.
With the time that's passed since the storm, we now have a clearer look at how the school is recovering from the hurricane and building towards a more resilient future. Dobo Hall is being reinforced to withstand future stronger hurricanes than Florence at a cost of roughly $60 million, according to Chancellor Sartorelli. When you add that to the over $120 million price of the new housing project, just starting after the campus apartments were flooded out and torn down earlier this semester, these two projects alone are going to cost the university over $180 million. With everything else going on, the initial figures on Hurricane Florence recovery are growing and giving the university an opportunity for growth and a future sustainability.
With that said, the university's millions in spending on new construction projects and repairs dwarfs the total cost inflicted by the hurricane, with some estimates reporting that there was a total of $22 billion in damage caused by the storm in affected areas. The university's investment in hurricane-proof infrastructure reflects the increase in dangerous, powerful storms like these in the Carolinas. Some upperclassmen will remember that Hurricane Matthew closed the university for a few days back in 2016, and it's not crazy to think that these storms are only going to increase in the future as ocean temperatures begin to rise.
Looking forward, spring break is coming up. After your Friday classes, you'll have a week to catch up on your work, catch up with your dog, or just take a week to goof off out of town. We're now at the halfway point of the semester, so a little relaxation and reflection can really help us get through the rest of the semester as the weather starts warming up. What are you going to be up to over spring break? Let us know in the comments. Well, that's it for us. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to UNCW TealTV on your favorite social media platform. For Seahawks Central News, I'm Sydney Bushell.
I'm Patrick Hogan. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great spring break.